5.1 Unit Conversions. Working in trades, such as construction, requires taking many measurements. To build a good quality and durable home, you have to be accurate and precise in your measurements. Today we're going to focus on unit conversions. We're going to look at the metric system. The metric system has a base unit of a meter. Now the metric system is a base 10 system, which means you can go up or down on our chart by a factor of 10. So let's take the idea of the meter. How many decimeters are in 1 meter? Well, there are 10. How many centimeters are in a meter? Well, there are 100. And how many millimeters are in a meter? There are 1,000. If you think of your standard meter stick, every little line on a meter stick is 1 millimeter. If you were to count them up, you would have 1,000. Going to larger units, we're going to get into decimals. Well, how many meters are in a decameter? Well, there's 0.1. How many meters in a hectometer? 0.01. And how many meters in a kilometer? 0.001. You can see that all these numbers go up or down by a factor of 10. Here's another way to look at this chart in terms of steps. We have a base unit of the meter going down by a factor of 10. Going down is to the right. When we are going to the right on our chart, we will be multiplying. Going up the stairs is going up by a factor of 10. When we go up the stairs, our numbers get larger. In this case, we will be dividing by a factor of 10. Let's look at some basic examples. The first one asks us to convert 3 meters into millimeters. So we start with the number of meters we have, which in this case is 3. We find the meters on our chart. It's our starting point. And we find our millimeters all the way on the right. Since we're going to the right to get from the meter to the millimeter, we will be multiplying. The question is, by a factor of what? Every move we make on our chart is a multiple of 10. So we'll be multiplying by 10, 100, 1,000. So 3 times 1,000 is 3,000 millimeters in 3 meters. Let's try another example. Let's say we have 5 hectometers. And we want to end up in, let's say, centimeters. Again, we start with our hectometers, which is 5. Find hectometers on our chart and find centimeters. We're moving to the right, so we're multiplying. Multiplying by what? We start with a hectometer, and every move is a factor of 10. 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000. So we're going to multiply by 10,000. 5 times 10,000 is 50,000. So there are 50,000 centimeters in 5 hectometers. Let's try some going the opposite way. And we'll use the second chart. .5 decimeters. So again, we start with the number of decimeters, 4.5. We find decimeter on our chart. We want to end up in the hectometer. So we're moving up the stairs to our left. Moving to the left requires us to divide. Well, divide by what? We start with a decimeter, and every step is a factor of 10. 10, 100, 1,000. So we will be dividing by 1,000. 4.5 divided by 1,000 is 0.045 hectometers. You'll notice in each example we are including our units in our final answer. Let's try one more. Let's say we have 6.8 centimeters. And we want to end up in the meter. So again, we start with our 6.8 and we find centimeters on our stairs. We want to end up in the meter. So that's moving to the left. Moving to the left is division. Divide by what? Centimeters. Every step is a multiple of 10. So we're going to divide by 10, 100. So we will take 6.8 and divide by 100. 6.8 divided by 100 is 0.068 meters. So you can choose whichever chart you like, whether it is the stairs or the linear chart. Identify where you want to start, where you want to end up, and every move you make is a factor of 10, whether it's multiplication or whether it's division.